Come on, Bitsy. Come on, Bitsy.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Crypto Warehouse. My name is Brogan and
Hello everybody, at least we know the sound is working. I am Mike and Brogan, as you say, is with me today, and it's been one of those days. As you can see, Santa has been to the studio and put up Christmas trees, even though it's only December the 2nd. Yeah. We do have Christmas trees though.
Yeah, we're the people with the most holiday spirit, so he needs to come to us first.
We are. We've got holiday spirit. We've even got holiday templates for the streams. Can you put us on pause?
And Hollywood TA.
Put us on pause. Is
Also,
the video pause? No.
Wait.
How about that? How good does that look? So we've got some Christmas spirit on the studio, on the charts, everything. But before we begin, we have a busy day. So busy, I've forgotten half the things we're going to cover today. I know we're going to look at XRP. I know we're going to look at Solana. I know we're going to look at Bitcoin. And then I cannot remember for the life of me what else we are going to be looking at. But it's going to be a surprise for you as it is for me.
Well, I stayed up 10:30 last night and I still don't know. So we're in this together.
We are in this together. So we're going to get through. We've got 45 minutes to an hour to get through the show. And then we're going to do the quiz. We have dug out one of the old quizzes, which unfortunately is in the hands of Brogan. So God help you all on the stream. And I'm going to try and keep an eye on chat. Brogan's going to try and keep an eye on different chats. I don't think we're streaming on all of the platforms. We don't know why. No. But we're live to some of you, and that's all that matters. Yeah. So before we begin, 38,800, I'm going to predict the price of Bitcoin is.
I'm on TA. Let's not do that.
What's the price of Bitcoin going to be today?
Also, laptop, a lot faster now. I think I figured it out. It has been levitating occasionally when we've been doing our settings, but it's not levitating right now, so that's all that matters. So let's get into this.
It is. Onwards and upwards.
Exactly. And I've got 165 hertz of pure smoothness.
I've got a quote for you.
Go on.
Every day, in every way,
I said this.
Getting better and better.
You made me say
Do you
this.
know who said that?
Who?
Frank Spencer.
You made me say that.
That was the perfect opportunity for you to play a song.
A song?
Or a beat. Okay. Right, 38,800. That's
38. Well, yeah, 38,789. Very much exactly what you said. 38,789. So we're $10 away. So yeah, awesome.
Not only are we $10 away, we're only $1,200 away from what I've been calling for the last 3 weeks, which is the big 40, $40,000.
We said that by the end of the year, didn't we?
I can taste it.
Didn't I? Wait,
nobody said $40,000.
Oh no, I said 30.
You said 30 or 32. I said about 32.
I didn't actually tell. I didn't know if it was around. I knew it was a round number.
RAF or Web3 or a few of the people that watch, they were all predicting 36,000. So even they were wrong. But there's so many people with 2020 hindsight who were saying $40,000. Even Ben Cowan said on his video yesterday,
I've seen it.
we were never going to get above 35,000 this year. So he's sitting there on his stream and he's got a big bowl of humble pie and he's shoving it into his mouth as everything he's predicted for this year hasn't happened, apart from Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance has followed the path he said. Everything else he's got monumentally wrong.
Yeah, I mean, because if he gets Bitcoin wrong, and then we talk about, things about following Bitcoin, the fundamental, this is like arithmetic you need
cards, isn't it?
Exactly. It's a house of cards, what you need to get Bitcoin right. If you don't get Bitcoin right, things start to fall.
He's got everything wrong, bless him. But in his defence, he didn't know that the ETFs were going to be approved in January. That's the most mitigating factor.
Everything sits on macro news.
Everything.
As much as you might have the best year in the world.
Exactly. So what's stunk and what's shone in the last 24 hours?
Oh, it's got to be a better word. Shunk. Stunk. And dunked. Shunked and dunked.
What's pumped and dumped in the last 24 hours?
Alright, fine. No, you're not getting a laugh. Okay, I said shunked and dumped.
Go on then. What's up?
Right.
If you say Celestia, I'm turning the stream off. I'm turning the stream off.
Oh, it's 18% up on the 24-hour.
Okay, right.
Someone's been saying to sell. I haven't sold. I am going to be doing TA today when I go home. So
we're going to do 2 videos today. We're going to do 2 lots of TA. One of them is on Celestia, which I have been saying to sell since about $6.30, and it's done. It did come back to $5.60, but it's gone all the way up now. What are we at now? $8.
Yep.
$8. So Celestia's up 18%. What else is up?
Oof. Terra Classic 19%.
Don't buy Terra Classic. Not financial advice. It's a phantom zombie chain. Yeah. The same with USTC. I've been saying it on the videos on the show all week. Don't buy it. And you know what we can say?
Sorry, that was in relation. We've got bulls and bear sounds. I was trying to, because you're bearish on it. It's not good.
I'm very bearish on it. What else is down?
Up. IOTA, 18.38%. 24 hour. Oh, Terra Classic. I just saw the 7-day number. I was only looking at it.
Yeah.
Whoa, we're 10.8% up on the 1 hour on Celestia. I didn't even read that.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, 84% on the 7-day for Terra Classic. 47% so Celestia on 7-day. Beam 17%. Audi 13%. Stacks 8. Yeah.
I'm just gonna go back in while you're doing.
Oh my God, Thorchain. 6.6% up on the 24 hour, 29.99%. You know what? I'd put my entire net worth into that coin at this rate. just close my eyes and like hold myself up and like shield myself. Like it's ridiculous.
I'm just checking. One of the live streams we've got isn't on.
Oh yeah, Terra Classic USTC. The sustainable coin, which is only at 5 cents.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah. Amazing. Yeah,
exactly. Right. So what I'm going to do is, because we are on, we're not on one of our streams, we can talk a little bit more openly today. So we are on YouTube, we are on Telegram, we are on Twitter. All of our contact details are underneath the stream. You'll be able to find our Telegram group. Our YouTube channel has just passed 2,100 subscribers. We're monetized over there. Please check out our YouTube channel. We'd like to get to 2,200 subscribers by the end of the year. That would be amazing.
Wait, right. Which one doesn't like us saying? So can we say platform and stuff?
We know we can say Binance, but we can't say the name of the other platform.
I can see the Binance chat now. I've got it open.
Yeah.
I didn't have it open, so if anyone's talking to me.
Binance user 95, I'm seeing you from Binance. Thank you. Awesome. I think we're live on Binance. I think we're live on. Well, we are live on YouTube. I think we're live on Rumble. Where else do we stream? Apart from the blue and white one, which we're not going to mention the name of. I think that's it, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
We did stream on that new platform. Oh, what was it called? Kick. No, we're on Kick as well.
We're not right now.
No one ever watches Kick.
Why not
on Kick?
Huh?
Why are we not on Kick?
I don't have the information for it.
He's a part-timer. Right, let's go.
We get one view, which is us every single time. I think we can miss a stream. I don't think the world needs to see us on Kick right now.
Anyway, right, who else is here? I've got some people. Fast Cash, that's amazing. Thank you. Yabdo, nice to see you too. Thank you for coming to the stream. I will be putting my phone down. I do get comments. I spend too long on my phone on streams.
He's actually playing Candy Crush.
I am Candy Crush. Yeah. I'm on level 176. Yeah. Right, do you want to crack on with...
first article?
I don't even know what we're doing.
I've got the sidebar.
Are we doing... Binance? What are we doing? Bitcoin?
40k soon.
Okay. Right, I'm going to drop a box, and then I am going to put my phone down.
All right. Hold on.
And for those of you watching, we have absolutely no intention today of finishing in 45 minutes. I don't know.
We'd never finish 45 minutes.
I don't even know when we're going to finish this show today, because it's happy holidays time. Right.
Ready? I'm going to pull some sound effects out for this title.
Go for it.
40,000 Bitcoin coming soon, as Bitcoin now is giving few reasons to sell. Top crypto trader.
Right, I'm dropping this box.
Now, what can I smell within this title? Bullish. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go.
Ready, Goo. Thank you for joining. I hope you follow us on YouTube as well as on Binance. I hope you all do. And it was lovely to see the chat. The chat in Binance.
Oh, you guys are so kind. You shouldn't have. Oh my God, guys. I'm so glad you love me. That's
what did they say? They love you and Snow.
You know exactly what they're saying.
I don't know what they're saying.
You had... Okay, fine, whatever.
We
love
amazing.
Snow and Broken.
What I love is the fact that no one ever says they love me. So is you.
Shut up.
James Bond, lookalike.
You instigated all that.
I never did. It's lies. Fake news. Let's get on.
I'll find a lookalike for you.
Who said we're getting to $40,000? Which
The Daily Hodl
degenerate?
staff.
Who?
I don't know. Let me find them.
Which degenerate said we're
The
going?
Flow Horse.
Who?
The Flow Horse.
I've never heard of the Flow
Neither have
Horse.
I, but
I'm sure you're very good at what you do, and I
Oh,
do
yeah.
agree with your $40,000 prediction.
water.
Absolutely. It's like working with Joan Collins sometimes.
In a situation or in a
Makeup, wardrobe, voice exercises before the streams.
don't do any of that. I don't do any of that. Well, maybe that.
Okay.
Let's go. A widely followed crypto analyst believes that Bitcoin will cross the $40,000 level at any moment now. Pseudonymous crypto. Pseudonymous. Why is it going to D there? Synonymous crypto trader, the Flow Horse, tells his 188,000 followers on the social media platform X that he is bullish on Bitcoin because there is little reason for anyone to sell Bitcoin under the current conditions.
What an absolutely insightful comment that is by Fast Horse, who I've never heard of.
The trader believes that Bitcoin will remain climbing ahead of the US Securities and Exchange Commission's possible removal of a spot market Bitcoin exchange traded fund by January 10th, 2024. All right, 3 weeks ago, I said $38,000 to $40,000 region would end up being the top for a bit. Yeah, sure, it was for that time, but now it looks like it's just a rising floor. Again, who is selling much before January 10th?
Nobody.
40,000 plus coming soon.
Absolutely.
He says other reasons to remain bullish on Bitcoin include the April 2024 halving event, when miners' rewards are cut in half and possible rate cut next year by the Federal Reserve, which usually means upward momentum for risk assets like Bitcoin. Okay.
So, big news on the rate cuts. I'm going to interrupt you there because I'm going to forget otherwise. There was a 0% chance of a rate cut in January next year. In the last 24 hours, that's gone from 0% to 20% chance of a rate cut in January. Why does that matter? Because the second the first rate cut happens, that immediately puts billions of dollars back into the economy that was being paid in interest. So even 0.25% is a massive inflow back into Bitcoin and the markets and everything else like that. So the reason it's gone from 0 to 20% in such a short space of time is we've still got 4 weeks to go. The chances are by the end of the year, we could be at a 60% or a 70% chance of a rate cut. So it could come as early as January or as late as March.
Yeah. We've got an interesting question. I'm not sure exactly what it means, but I can try and gauge what you're trying to say. So, Binance user 95E30. Can smaller coins be converted into stable coins? Is that I assume it's like trading it, swapping it?
Yes, you can.
I mean, if there is a demand for it, because obviously there's exchanges, like obviously selling it and buying it, there has to be a buyer of the currency you are trying to sell in order to trade it for, a stable coin. I don't know if there are any platforms where you can just trade it within that platform and it goes to the platform holder. That's not how that works. So, yeah.
I've no idea what you just said then. That sounds like mashing. Okay. Nearly every single coin listed on an exchange will be listed against a stable coin. So whether it be Pepe, Dino, Flocky, they will always have a USDT or a USDC pair. What happens when there's loads of liquidity within a coin? They might do a BTC or an Ethereum or a Solana pair, but the default pair for every single coin listed on an exchange is USDC or USDT. And if you're going to use a DeFi platform, the first pair will always be against a stable coin. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah. I don't really think. Let's see. Okay, well, I'm just going to read this this little paragraph he said. The thing you have to think about is why would you sell right now? You have to think about other people, other whales, other traders. Why would you sell when you know it's almost all but guaranteed prices are going to be higher when the ETF is greenlit?
See, this is again 2020 hindsight. The question is, right, it's all well and good saying why would you sell now? Why weren't you buying at $15,000, $16,000, $17,000, $18,000 like we've been telling people to do for 18 months? We told
if you're
everybody.
Holding, why didn't you sell at 69,000 whatever?
We were telling everybody to buy from 15,000. We weren't trying to predict the bottom. We were saying 15,000, 16,000 is a good price for Bitcoin.
Yeah, considering the previous prices and there's the time difference between the last time it was at those prices and now was so large that it's a great time.
And if you'd have bought at $20,000, for argument's sake, and it goes to 120, 140, you're 6 or 7xing from then. If you do it now, you're 3xing from here.
Yeah.
So the last 12 months have been a time to buy Bitcoin. And even now, it's still not a bad time to buy Bitcoin.
No.
However, that it doesn't mean we couldn't have a pullback to 33,000. But on the grand scheme of things, what's the difference between 33,000 if it's going to go to 120,000 in 2 years' time?
We've danced within. I mean, obviously we came from like 30,000. We rocked like in the 24th. We rocketed from. We'll see it on the chart from 30,000 all the way up to I can't remember exactly, but we had this huge green wick, which has then introduced us into this range, which we're currently seeing that right now. But yeah, I mean, like obviously we've dipped in and out of this range, but it only has really been in between 33,000 and the top of the range, closing in towards 40,000. So, it's basically just been 33 to 38,000 range, which we've been either accidentally falling
for
through.
5 weeks now.
Yeah,
5 weeks.
So,
we've been in that range, haven't we? All right, do you want to get on the charts then?
Yeah.
I'm not going to go over this. I think it's all well and good sitting here and saying, "Oh, why would you sell now?" That's the wrong way to look at it. You wouldn't sell now. The right way to look at it is you should have been buying all year, every single month, every single week, $10, $50, $100. You should have been accumulating Bitcoin.
I've got a mouse now, guys, so I'm ready to do anything.
Every day, in every way, we are getting better and better.
Yep, absolutely. I'm just extending out your lines to see where we're going to hit to. So what we have right now. So, we've been going over this same chart for a while now on Bitcoin. You've been going on, I assume, on stream, not probably every day, but most days. I think I did a TA video on it as well. I think I was doing it more on the short time. I know you cover it a lot on the channel, so I was doing it on a more short time frame. So, but please, I'll be doing 2 more videos today. Please do check out the TA videos.
Yeah.
I normally do day video, but we're going to try and introduce some sort of membership where we will be doing shorter time frames, which will be more useful and more
signals, more shorter time frames, memberships. So Crypto Warehouse is our YouTube channel.
Yep.
We are monetized, so even watching our videos helps us out. Subscribing helps us out, and of course, as Brogan says, we're going to be doing signals, which means that if you want a coin looking at, whether it be Flocky, whether it be Doge, whether it be Solana, you send us the request and we will make the video and put it in the members area. And that's going to be on the hourly, 4-hourly, 12-hourly chart. So it's going to be a fairly quick turnaround. We're not going to have hundreds of members. We only want 50 to 100 members in there because we simply won't be able to produce the charts. So make sure to check us out on YouTube. Also, the Telegram link below, we do links. We put the links into our TA videos in Telegram. We don't put them on here because obviously this is Binance and we abide by their rules. We only stream here. We don't paste our own links. So make sure to check that out. And you're now going to look at
Bitcoin. Yeah, I'm on it now. So we have the volume chart because obviously, like I said, you've drawn on this before. Oh, there's something to try out. So I'm gonna basically, I'm not gonna try to say anything you've already just said. Or you already said, like.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put you on the spot. By the end of your chat now, I want you to tell me when you think what day we're going to hit $40,000.
What day? Okay, fine. I'll give it a try.
And I'm going to give you my prediction.
I'm going to use this channel you have. So I've extended it out towards January the 1st. So I'm just going to guess based off that. Well, not guess. So, I would say 14th to 15th of December, just solely based on this range. What have you said?
I haven't said anything. I was waiting for you to give your opinion.
Okay, fine. But anyway, I'm going to look at market size because he's probably already gone over the main things. Like volume, for example, I would have gone over this. You've probably gone over this many times.
I don't look at, because you do the TI, I don't do any of that.
Okay, so we've got levels. I mean, they're all support levels. I'm not even going to bother looking at volume because we're going on too much. Anyways, let's look at market size first. No, I actually said this, like, oh my God, there's bearish divergence. But you pointed this out, rightly so, that, since we've been going up so much and we're so bought so much, when we start to get sold, when we start to get sales, and I say this in my TA video as well, where, like I said it when when I was discussing like 5-minute scalping, like what you need to do, you need to go on the further out time frames. You need to find a trend, or you need to find price levels. Similar to this with this range, we know how it's going to go. So you need to, instead of just playing just based off an indicator on a 5 minute and not knowing what's going on, you have to understand how the price is already moving so that you can play with it. So in this case, you need to understand the price is constantly going up, so that when you do have downwards movements, it's so more dramatic that there will be a divergence. And even because this is momentum based, so if there's a high momentum and a low momentum, that is it's indicating that it's slowing down, that we're going to have it's bearish divergence. If the prices are going up and then momentum is going down, it's like sell. But the fact that we're in this range, it's only relative. It's only going to move relative to how much we can move based off the range. So we might have these huge, we had bearish divergence between here, and then the next wick was a huge red down, but it only came down to the next part of the range. So it does play out in terms of these huge wicks, but you do have to consider the fact that we're in this range and we're only going to fall within where we already are. But yeah, anyway, so what do we have now? Well, if I zoom in on the market cipher, I'm only going to do a small little segment. So we've got, this green dot is indication of a trend reversal. I've been kind of yapping on about this same point, but I've understood it more now, so it's nice for me to talk about. So this lighter blue little area on the momentum is the trend basically. So this blue one, so you can see about this dark blue and this red dot. This was a negative trend, so we can see 3 red wicks going downwards. So obviously means that the opposing colour is a positive trend. And we can see that enter around here. We've been going up the entire time. So this is a blue trend. The gradient isn't negative in terms of the closing of the lighter blue, which means the trend isn't closing, the trend isn't slowing down. And then going on to the money flow, we have a positive gradient money flow, and it's very high density, which is a great bullish sign. However, obviously we are in this range, so we're not going to break out of it. But we've got a lot. We've got some bullish indicators on the market cipher. What?
I've not said anything. I'm listening.
I know,
to
but
you.
I thought
I am listening to everything you are saying.
I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, VWAP is also positive and also has a positive gradient.
Right. So this range you're in, you think we're going to be stuck in this range for another? What did you say? December the 12th.
I'm saying. Well, no. What I'm saying is based off of this range, because I hadn't looked at anything yet. So I was saying if I had to guess when 40,000 would be based off the range, it would be about 14th of December.
So 12 more days, then isn't the range going to naturally take us to 40,000 anyway?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying if we...
So are we not going to break out for 12 more days? That's what I'm trying to work out from you.
Well, I mean, considering how long we've been in it, and when we have broken that, we've come straight back down. It's a really strong trend. Obviously, like I was just saying, I was about to say with these bullish signals, or indicators, we could do exactly what we did on the 9th of November, for example, where we had a huge wick up to 38,000, came right back down into the range. So we could have that, in a case like that, where we will come above the trend line and then come back down again. But we do have all indicators I look at on the market cipher going bullish. But we could break out and see it. But it just depends about the magnitude of it.
Okay. So you're going to say the 12th.
I'm gonna go based off the range and say 14th to the 12th.
14th. So that's 12 days. So I'm going to go for the 8th of December. So 8th of December, we're going to be at 40,000. You think we're going to be at 40,000 on the 14th. Now, I don't think we're going to break 40,000 and hold it. I think we're going to break 40,000, not find it as support, and come straight back down into the range at about 39,000, 38,800, where we are now.
Yeah. Okay.
Because every time we've done this, if you go back over the 37, 38, 36 range, every time we've broken one of those psychological barriers, what have we done? We've come straight back underneath it. So I think we're going to break 40,000, maybe get to 40,002, 40,004, and then I think we're going to come down to 39, 38, 8, and then by the end of the year be over 40,000. But that rejection at 40,000 could be a severe rejection.
Oh, right. So you're saying we're going to break out and break up to 40,000 and come out again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean that could definitely happen. I mean, considering there's a lot of bullish signals or bullish signs, especially because market cycle it's an amalgamation of many, things a regular trader would look at anyway. But it just kind of makes it easier to digest, especially with money flow. Money flow is an extremely important one.
Yeah.
VWAP's positive and that's a positive great sign. The money flow, the height of it is also important just as much as the gradient's a bit more important, but the height is also very important as well to see how deep are we into the signal or if we're bullish or bearish. So that is a very high, and it's still I've already gone over this, but I'm just reiterating. We're in a strong trend. We've got high money flow going positive and VWAP going positive. So we've got everything saying we should carry on going up, but we're already at the roof of the trend. So we could definitely.
Because I think, right, everything you've said is what I'm thinking, except you're 12 days away. Is for me, it's like the ice is so thin. We are 3% away from 40,000 now, right? We've had a massive war at 33, a massive war at 35, a massive war at 37, a humongous war at 38.2, and all of them have lost to the bulls. So I cannot see another 12 days of being kept down. At some point, this is going to have this channel. We were the first people I saw draw this channel, and it was weeks and weeks ago. It was the first week of November, and it said, I think we're in this kind of channel. Yeah. And now everyone's got this channel. It has to give way sometime because everything's bullish. Like you've just said, everything's bullish. If everything's bullish, we're 3% away. So how on earth is it going to hold for 12 more days?
I mean, I'm going to look at, because, okay, the last time we're in, so if we look here, if we look at 9th of November, if we consider, like if we look at the market size, for example, considering the height of the money flow, which is here, it was the highest. Is
the money flow coming in?
Oh yeah, it's on the positive gradient. It's coming in. Right. Yeah, so we've got money coming in, which is obviously bullish. So if we look at the 9th of November, which was the last time we had the green wick, which like broke out. Like I'm trying to look at the percentage, how much it broke out. Yeah, it broke out for 3.5%. So what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to compare that situation with this situation, because 3.5% is going to take us to 40,000. So yeah, so 15, it's on 15. Like that's quite high for the money flow in terms of numerical. It's never going to go to like 38. That's ridiculous. But
yeah,
we're at where are we? We're about at like 13-ish%. So we're very close. I mean, we're not directly there, but we're very close to, and we're still going up considering that. So we will.
I can't. Well, like you say, you said the 14th, or let's say the 12th. You said the 12th. I've said the
8th.
8th. Yeah. I think
it could very well. I mean, yeah,
I think it could be Sunday.
Could be. I mean, we will round out the money flow, like I said. Yeah. But we're very close to the last time we had that, and we're the same height of VWAP.
Yeah.
Considering the fact we still have a positive gradient on money flow, very close to the height of the last money flow.
Yeah.
We had a trend reversal, like very close to where it happened, and yeah, it did happen. Similar situation, trend reversal. We have a strong trend. I need to try and zoom in. If we look at this, the width, where's the wick? So we had a really so the width between this like blue regular area and the line of the light blue to the large. So obviously the gradient and the width between the two lines, the parallel lines, matters a lot. Also alongside it. So that was very thick blue line, which is when that wick up happened, which was very huge. But we have that situation now where we have positive gradient and it's going bigger, just as big as it was last time. So we have a lot of situations which were very similar to how it was when we wicked up. So we could very well wick up, within the coming days.
Okay, all right. So within a week of now, we're going to be at 40,000. That's the kind of consensus.
Either way, like it could be earlier. Like I said, like when you're saying the 8th, it could happen within the next few days, because
it's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, like with Market Cipher on the I've said this in my TV videos a lot. With the day, it's obviously stronger, but the confirmation of a like a suggestion, like oh yeah, with trend reversal, you have to give it a wick or two to like kind of confirm it if in a way. But obviously you need more wicks on the if you're on 5 minute, you need like 3 wicks.
Yeah, maybe.
So.
All right, what have we got next? Have we got Solana or XRP next?
I believe it's Solana.
Okay.
I know.
Solana.
1 in 4 Americans now hold Bitcoin and crypto go mainstream.
All right, this is a bit of a break. A bit of a break from
TA.
TA. And this is a surprising number of people for me, because I would have put it at about 10 or 15%, but it's actually, so it's nearly double what I expected it to be.
So what are we for Bitcoin then? We're bullish. Yeah. 1 in 4 Americans now hold Bitcoin, and crypto is going mainstream.
Remember what we say. It's nowhere, then everywhere all at once. We are not going to have adoption moving slowly. It's going to happen in the space of 6 months. We're going to see Bitcoin all over every advert, every television channel, every financial product, every internet company, every financial service, crypto, Bitcoin, everything, blockchain. It's going to be everywhere. Exactly what happened with the internet 20, 25 years ago is what we're going to see. Maybe not next year, maybe the year after, but in the next 2 years, it's going to be everywhere. And 25% of Americans holding Bitcoin is what? That's 80 to 100 million people holding Bitcoin in America, is it?
Something crazy like that, yeah. So I was trying to check the comments. I need to refresh browser in case as well. Give me 2 seconds.
So have you got the Bitcoin, the Binance comments?
Yeah. I'm just
Okay.
checking them, but there are a lot of answers to the box, so I'll try and skim through them. But
I won't ask any more boxes for a while.
and then, all right, fun. So 1 in 4 Americans now hold Bitcoin, and crypto is going mainstream. As digital assets gain a foothold in more investor portfolios, crypto is poised to become a truly mainstream technology. Let's have a look. For the early adopters of crypto, it may seem as if the asset class has already grown to permeate the mainstream. The misdeeds of exchange founders are grabbing headlines. The largest firms of Wall Street are looking to offer spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds to their clients, and politicians are announcing their crypto-focused policies. And there are other encouraging signs regarding adoption. A recent survey conducted by Bitcoin financial services firm Unchained found that 86 million Americans, 26% of the US population, owns Bitcoin. But the reality is that even if they have heard of crypto, the average investor in the US and beyond knows very little about the nascent asset class. To help set a gauge on where crypto is in the zeitgeist, these words. God, it's like
Zeitgeist.
yeah.
To me, zeitgeist. Okay.
The hell, I've never. As well as where it is heading next in its integration with traditional finance. Roundtable anchor. Oh, that's okay.
Here's a quick snapshot. You've got 5 seconds to answer. Name me 3 things. Name the 3 things the average American would say if you said to them, "Can you tell me 3 things to do with cryptocurrency?" What would be the 3 things that they would say?
It's on the internet. Okay. Is this an average person?
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, fine. So it's on the internet.
Yeah.
It's for criminals.
Yeah.
And
I've got 3 that I can think of straight away.
I know it's a rug pull, it's a scam. Well, go.
Sam Bankman-Fried, CZ, Bitcoin.
What?
They'd be the 3. If I said to somebody, "Can you tell me 3 things?" The first 3 things that come into your mind about cryptocurrency,
fun.
they would say Bitcoin because it's the number one. They would say CZ because it's literally just been in the news in America about Binance US, this $4 billion fine, whatever it might be. And they'd say Sam Bankman-Fried. Now, one thing we can't mention here is Sam Bankman-Fried is currently on an S-watch in prison. And he's been trading fish to keep himself out of trouble. I can't remember if it was mackerel or trout. He was paying people to stop him from being done in, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, but what I'm trying to get at is, you've just said it and I've just said it. When you ask the average person what they think of crypto, 2/3 of what's going to come out of their mouth is going to be to do with criminal activity. Fraud, like you just said, fraud, scams, criminals. You know, Sam Bankman. I mean, I'm not saying CZ's not criminal, but I'm saying Sam Bankman-Fried is. You could even go as far as look at like celebrities. We've covered it before, haven't we? We've covered all the celebrities that have been done.
Yeah.
In one of our Crypto in the Parks, we went through about 5 celebrities who were all being fined. And do you know who else is being fined as of 2 days ago?
Who?
Ronaldo.
Really?
Ronaldo promoted Binance NFTs.
Right. I see him in Binance shirts, yeah.
Yeah. and now they're trying to sue him for $10 million, and I think he's going to settle out of court for $1 million.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Anyway, sorry. So back to the article.
I was reading reading the comments now. So Farrokh Hossein said, "Question, please. Please, go ahead. Ask your question." We have Kashif Zun. How are you? I'm good, thank you.
We're good.
Hopefully you are.
We got good.
Brilliant as well.
We have no time constraints on this show today.
No.
It should be done in an hour, but we are 36 minutes in, and we're only on the second article. And every time Brogan tries to speak, I've interrupted him with questions. So
Gab, I hold many crypto, Bitcoin to something bad or good times, and they said hold it till 1 year after halving, then sell so high. I mean, that's what we've been saying. So like after it was like a year after the halving, it was what, 2025.
18 months. So there is a really simple ratio. You buy 6 months before the halving, you sell 18 months after the halving. That is the golden rule. So 18 months from April next year will take you to roughly December 2025. That's going to be and a lot of people are confused by this, the all-time high of Bitcoin is not necessarily the same all-time high for all of the different altcoins. So you want to be selling your Bitcoin, not financial advice, you want to be selling your Bitcoin in maybe November 2025, maybe your Ethereum in December 2025, and maybe your alts in January 2026. And that's when you want to get out. But no matter what anybody tells you, and I get annoyed by this on the streams in the week, right? Do not let anybody tell you that you are lucky. You are not lucky in the slightest. They have been blind and ignorant for 2 years to crypto. So when you're sitting there in your Lambo or with your nice new house, or whether it's even a nice new laptop, and they say, oh, you were lucky getting into crypto early, you were the ones having sleepless nights. You were the ones that were worrying when Bitcoin was at $15,000, while they were just mindlessly going about their day. You were trying to change your life. So don't let anybody tell you you were lucky. That is absolute BS. And that really irritates me, because we've been called lucky 50 times. It drives me potty. It absolutely drives me potty. I'm not lucky. How am I lucky? Are the people who bought Apple and Tesla and Google and Amazon, are they lucky for buying the stock at $5?
To be fair, Shaq, he was in a good place at a good time, because he was over here with some random people talking about Apple. So
he did, and he bought Ring as well.
That was a smart one though.
That was smart.
I mean, he did get told about it, but
do you know what? So you know Charlie Munger, he died this week. He was 99. He would have been 100 on January the 1st. Charlie Munger had and Warren Buffett, they've got this rule where, and I was talking about this on the stream as well, where they buy stocks that they use.
Right.
And one of the examples I gave is, why does Warren Buffett have a McDonald's every morning? Has nothing to do with him liking McDonald's. He has a McDonald's every morning because he keeps an eye on the quality of the coffee, of the breakfast, food, of everything he has. And if he notices that starts to become a poorer product, what's he going to do with his McDonald's? He's going to sell it, right? So Shaq followed the same golden rule, which is buy and invest in what you like and what you understand. And Ring, he was quoted $50,000 for a camera, wasn't he, by some scammer?
Yeah.
And then Ring comes along, goes $90. You can put it on your front door, and it's on the internet, and everyone can have one. And now he owns 25% of the company, or gets 25% of the profits.
He does advertising.
Exactly.
Like that,
He does the donut one as well. I love the donut one.
Dunkin' Donuts, yeah. I think the Halloween ones are so good. With his laugh is so good.
Anyway, sorry, carry on.
No, we've got like time constraints.
We haven't got any time constraints, but I want to at least try and keep some levels. I don't really know
what this was about. Yeah, so basically, people know what Bitcoin is. Good for them. Brilliant for them. Let's talk about Solana. There we go. Okay. So, Solana's surging address count anticipates record-breaking airdrop season. Maybe. I don't know. I wanted to play sound effect after every title. Like, add to, the suspense and whatnot. God, these words. Amidst the ebullient rise.
Ebullient.
Fine. Of the crypto market, Solana has emerged as a prominent star, showcasing a spectacular surge in its address count, signaling an imminent airdrop season that could set new benchmarks for the network. The uptick in Solana's address count not only signifies a burgeoning sentiment, but also heralds the anticipation of a slew of airdrops from various projects within the network, as analyzed by crypto analytics platform Messari. Unlike previous surges bolstered by specific inducements, like airdrops, Solana's current upswing in address count is unaccompanied by such critical incentives. However, this trend is projected to pivot as a myriad of Solana-based projects, including Jupiter, Margin Fi. I thought it was like a Margini. Drift, Zeta, and GTOS Sol are poised to join the airdrop bandwagon, according to insights provided by Messari.
Before you go any further, we have made 2 airdrop videos. One on Pyth, which has gone. That was a few weeks ago, but you can still claim it. And the second one on Jupiter, we've made a Jupiter video, which is starting to really take off, that tells you how to look and see if you can claim the airdrop. It has links underneath that you can go to, which are, we've checked them out, they're valid links. Go there, you can check how much, Jupiter you are eligible for, if any.
Tariq, you better not be talking about me. You better not be talking to me right now.
So make sure to go to Crypto Warehouse, go and have a look at the Jupiter video. There's links in the description of that video that tell you how to claim and where to claim, and links to the airdrops. It's worth looking at because, like I said on the stream a few weeks ago, my Pyth airdrop was worth about $1,400, and I got that for free. So go and check out the Pyth video and go and check out the Jupiter video. What's Tariq saying about you now?
And he has a college degree.
Who?
And he has a college degree.
I know,
well,
Tariq.
I have my A-levels, but
I
don't have a degree. And some American people say college as university, and you don't get a degree, as probably a lot of people know, you don't actually get a degree from college, which is, I don't know why he's using degree. So he probably means university. And what's funny about that is that I'm not actually going to university. So, yeah, it's just crazy, isn't it?
The things I have to do, Tariq, the things I have to put up with on these streams. What's next?
No. Comments. What's next?
We have more comments.
Yeah, we've got some questions. So Ali Wuyi says, should we still expect Bitcoin to go down this month? Well, from our TA, from what we've seen so far, there's a lot of bullish signals already. We're at the top of our channel. What you were reckoning and what we were saying, I was comparing it to November the 9th when we wicked up hugely to like 38,000 and came back down.
Have you got my 3 prices on the chart?
Yeah, it's like 44,000, 38, and something else. I don't have the chart though.
Okay.
But I scrolled towards it,
yeah.
So what I was saying was, when we last wicked, outside of this range, we were in a similar situation in terms of the indicators as we are right now, and we're continuously going up. So what we were saying was, when we assessed it, was we would either wick out and go to 40,000 and come back down again, or we would carry on riding the range up to the $40,000 area.
Yeah.
On about 12th of December, whenever it be.
So there's a 90% chance we'll be at $40,000 within the next 3 weeks. There's a 10% chance that there's a Black Swan event. And the Black Swan event for me takes us to 31 to 33,000. But it has to be a Black Swan. There's nothing in the charts that indicates 30,000. 31,000, nothing. I've been asked this question 2 days running, actually. I was asked it on Thursday, I was asked it on Friday, 3rd day running, actually. I've been asked this question. There's no setup that takes us down that low other than 0.5% rate hike next week from Chairman Powell, some kind of legal delay to ETFs coming in that means we don't get them in January, or some kind of macro disaster like this no, it's not avian flu, is it? There's a new flu coming out. There's a new word for it. But that's a Black Swan event. So it's going to take a Black Swan event to bring us down from where we are now. I just can't see it. Brogan can't see it in the charts. Nobody can see it, which means it would be a black swan to do it. But if it does, 33,000 has resistance, 35, 31. Then we're talking real like apocalyptic breakdown to 29,000. But there's just not in the cards. No. What's the next question?
I don't think there's any more.
All right.
But do remember, if you have any questions, no matter if you've already answered it, maybe you weren't here in the stream, like with the Bitcoin one.
Yeah.
Do just put it in the chat.
Put it in the chat.
I'll read it.
Don't forget to smash the like button. Don't forget to follow us. Don't forget to check out our YouTube channel. All of those things help us grow and don't cost you a penny. And we give away free crypto. What more could you ask for?
Do you know what it sounds like to me when we don't get all these things, which are nice to us and help us and help everyone? We cry because it upsets us. So guys, please do go check out all of our socials, our areas, because you need to help us in order for us to help you. You need to want to be helped.
Are you going to do the charts now? What are you doing the charts on?
Solana.
Are we finished the article?
I don't care.
Okay.
It's like they'll go up.
No, it's just that with all these questions, I'm actually losing track of where we're up to.
Yeah, no, I know.
I wasn't trying to push you along.
No.
I just didn't know where we were. So we're up to Solana. Is the menu being updated?
Yep, I'm on Solana right now.
He's just.
I know what I'm doing.
He is a professional, Tariq. I don't know what I've done to deserve to work with such a professional. As I've said at the start of the show, it's like working with Joan Collins. There's makeup, there's hair, there's what they call the wardrobe comes in. He then has his prep talk. He gargles with honey and water. I mean, he's just an ultimate professional.
All right, I'm gonna pull the pen out for this one. I'll start drawing. Yeah.
You're gonna pull the pen out or the pin out?
The pen.
The pin would be a better thing because you're about to drop
like
bombs.
A grenade. Oh, I don't even do that. Yeah, but grenade though. Like thing like get like a fighter jet. Oh, has a bomb on it.
Anyway, you're going to crack on with that.
Yeah. Let's hope the mics.
And I am going to see if we need to drop.
Tariq's on smoke today. What's going on? Okay, you just said, "Be careful, Mike, or you will lose more hair." You need to get out of it, Tariq. You need to leave. Okay. Not nice. What's going on here?
Each one of these grey hairs, Tariq,
it's you. It's from you.
Signifies a check that I've had to pay towards his private
education. Why are you doing it for me? Go for him. He's the one who's causing this.
I'm on his side.
Why on his side? He just insulted you 3 times. He's pasted it 3 times.
Right. Anyway, get on with the chart. I'm going to drop a box.
God. All right. So, okay, let's have a nosy. So I'm just going to look at the normal volume and like fib levels. I'm just going to look at how price has been going, and then we can look at market cipher and look at the money flow and trend and whatnot. So let's get into it. So we're at $62 right now. We can see by the current volume, or the current closest volume, is this one out here at $58. We're strongly above that right now. Actually, let me extend this a bit. I can't move the mouse. Okay, whatever. Oh, actually, I can favorite the brush, can't I? Oh, I'm so smart. Look at that. Just have it right there. Okay.
Oh, there's a quiz question pops up on the stream. I wonder where that quiz question came from.
Whatever. What was that? No more jokes from my side. Yeah, good. Okay, so we're at 62.11. You can see here we're at the price.
Solana's at $62.
Yeah, $62.15.
We've got 3 price targets for Solana, haven't we?
What on the chart?
Well, I had them on my chart, unless you've got rid of them.
I
had $70, $80, and $100.
Right. Yeah.
They were my 3 targets, and they tie in with the fib levels, I believe, don't they? Or close enough to the fib levels.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's kind of one here. I'll look at it in a minute. Well, I'll get to that when I'm finished.
It's like Laurel and Hardy on this show. Do you know how many people believe that I have more hair than you? It's I can't believe it. I know. I'm looking.
Do you not see this? Luscious locks right now. Do this quickly. Just like pull the string out. Exactly.
Tariq.
Tariq said. What has Tariq possibly said now?
No, Tariq got the question. It was a quiz question. Tariq got it right. The quiz question was, who has the most hair, Mike or Brogan? Loads of people put Mike.
That's nice.
You know what? You know why they've put that?
Why?
Because the names aren't up, so no one knows who Brogan or Mike is.
Whatever.
Right, carry on.
Anyway, so okay, let me get back on track. So $58 was the last volume point, which was strong. I'm starting to get cold. I think it's just from these awesome charts. Thank you.
There you go.
So we're at 68, so we're not at any volume point right now. So price should move quite easy, and we can see if we zoom into the volume, our price is here, and then we've got this area of like a vacuum, and then we've got kind of at $65, going up towards 65.50. It's not as strong, but it's like a build. And whenever I look at volume, whenever I look at like one of these like teeny weeny little like volume points, which are above the price, which haven't really been reached yet, which are always really small, but they might have been reached like once before, maybe twice possibly. Like I always look at them, and I haven't really done this before, but I'm starting to look at them now because it seemed like a building volume point, because we've only been there like once and they've come right back down.
Yeah.
But that's the only next point upwards, so it's the only thing I can consider. So at the current situation, if I'd look at that and compare it to the $58 volume point, I'd go, this is a waste of time. This isn't even going to stop us. But it has stopped us once before, so I'm going to consider it. Even though it's that small, just because I think it might be like a building level of resistance. So I'm going to put a line there, which was exactly where we were, 15th to 16th on November. I'm shivering on it. It's just got to be pretty quick. My hands are freezing. I know, but anyway, we won't.
Just some warmth on.
I'll just touch my laptop.
I'll warm the room up. How about that?
My laptop's hot. It's fine. I'll just do this. Yeah.
I'll warm the room up for you. Don't worry.
So yeah, those are my volume. That's my volume assessment. So 65.50, 60 seems like a point. 68.22 is a fib level, going towards 70, which is kind of what you said. And you've got 78.70, which is roughly $8 and 100. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's probably is that based off previous prices? Oh yeah, I can see it. Yeah, 78. There was a point we bounced off. Okay, cool. So anyway, so that's my I'm just because whenever I look at like the things to look at, which will actually guarantee more active in the time. Like if you're doing trades actively at with the current price, you want to look at price action, because that's the most up to date like indicators, like volume for example. That's the most up to date and accurate thing you can look at based on if you're going to look at it as like wick by wick. So if you look at like indicators, if you have like little ones, those lag behind. Those are lag. I think they call it lag indicators, where they're not actually completely accurate to where you are right now. The only thing you can look at which is completely accurate to where you are right now is obviously price movement patterns and whatnot, and like volume. So I always like to look at volume before I look at prices, or trying to find a range or where we're going to be. So if we look at market cipher now, we had this green dot, which is an indication of a trend reversal. So we can see here this blue, this blue area, I suppose you could say, and that was us going down. We can see by this red dot. So the blue area is obviously a negative or a bearish trend. We kind of danced here, and you see if you traded here right now on Saturday, which was it said green, it was a trend reversal. You want a candle to confirm, because the day after it was a red dot and we came down. So if you longed, obviously you'd be up now, but if you're playing it quick day by day, you'd actually be losing. So you need to wait for these indicators to.
So short term and medium term, where are we looking at Sol moving to? Because we every time we get above 60, we come straight back down to 58, 57, don't we?
Yeah.
Then we break back up, we hold it for a day or two. It's the same with Ethereum at 2100. Ethereum breaks 2100, holds it for 2 days, and then comes straight back down to 2050, 2060, right? It's like there's no support at that psychological level.
No, there's not. I mean, look here, like there's nothing. We're at 62.24.
Yeah.
There's no, because when the tangent gradient of the tangent is 0, which is when looking at the volume. So if you looked at this little area here on our right, which is the volume, and you kind of in your mind flipped it 90 degrees upwards, you'd see this mound, and the price level, which is when we look at, is the point where the gradient is 0. Or the peak of it, and then from then on, obviously the volume gets weaker and weaker, weaker. So we can see we're at the weakest point now. So we don't have anything below us right now other than $58.
Exactly. So what's above us? Are we right?
65.
We are at the top of the Bitcoin range, 38.8. Ethereum is sitting at 2100. Solana's gone to $62. Right. One of two things is going to happen. We are either going to absolutely break above 39,500, 39,600, yeah?
Yeah.
Or we're going to do the same damn thing we've done for the last 3 weeks, and come straight back down to 37.8. Right? But everything we see in the charts is going up, isn't it? There's nothing to take us back down.
Yeah, there's no bearish signals.
There's no bearish signals,
looking
exactly.
at Solana, we've got a positive VWAP, which has a positive gradient. It had a negative gradient here, but it didn't really... VWAP, like I said last stream, I'm still doing research on it. I want to fully understand it. Even though it is going negative, I think it's just based on if it's positive or not, because I'm looking at gradients now and it's not really acting anything. So we have a positive VWAP, great to see. Money flow has quite a decently strong gradient upwards, so a lot of money coming in. It's very fast, we're on 115, so it's very high. There's a big area of money flow, which is it's stronger bullish.
Yeah.
So we've got great bullish for the money flow, and as the guy says, the crypto face.
Crypto face, yeah.
Money flow is king, as he says, and as you say.
There's a couple of good TA people out there. Crypto face is really good.
Yeah.
And I like Frankie Candles.
Yeah.
Not a fan of Gareth Soloway. Not a fan of a few people out there. Crypto Life is quite good. There are some good people out there who solely do TA, and they are really good at it. Okay. Of course, there's you.
And me.
You're the
And there's nobody else.
But
if we had to, it would probably be them.
Yeah. So Brogan's number one, and then it would be Crypto Face, the millionaire. Then it would be Crypto Life and Frankie Candles. Second,
pretty much
third, and
millionaires as
fourth.
well.
But Brogan is clearly number one. So
$1,600,
So put your neck on the line. What is going to be the price of Solana by the end of the weekend?
I know you prompted me earlier with the price points. I know. I watched one of
People want answers.
I know, but I need to do every single thing I can.
You're going to get splinters from sitting on the fence.
Okay.
Are we not going to get any sound effects for that joke? Because that was a really good joke. Thank you. So where are we going to be?
Okay.
On Sunday at 11 o'clock at night, where is the price of Solana going to be? In your opinion, remember this isn't financial advice. This is, of course, the opinion of Hollywood over there.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, actually...
It's like trying to get blood out of a stone. It's like interviewing a politician, this.
Okay, I'm going to draw this line where we are right now, actually, because we've been there, we bounced off it a couple of times.
Remember, if you like TA, if you like the person giving TA being abused while they're giving TA, smash the like, smash the follow, and leave a comment below. Let us know where you're watching from and what you're up to. And now we're going to get a price out of him.
Okay, so we're very positive. As we say, we're in a bullish trend right now.
Give me a number.
The gradient isn't going down anytime soon.
Give me a number.
The only number I can currently confirm is $65.50.
$65.50. There we go. $65.50.
But
record this.
I think there is something at $62.08, which is where we are right now. I think there's something going on because we bounced off it, 4 times. About one over here you can consider. Fell back, and we're at it right now. That's where we're dancing at. So obviously, I'm not saying this is a confirmed price because it's not anything in the volume, but this is something. We've seen this price a couple times before.
All I've heard is $65.50.
So I think we're still bullish. So it's not like we're slowing down at this point. So I think we're going to go bullish. I think we're going to get to $65.50 again, and probably play the same as we've already been doing, where we rocketed from $65 all the way down to $58. But
there we go.
It just depends on how the indicator plays. Because this indicator doesn't tell me what's going to happen over the next week. It just tells me what's going to happen. Based on a trend, the trend could play out over a couple of wicks, a lot more wicks. It could be 7 days, 3 days.
$65.50, ladies and gentlemen. You've heard it first. Brogan has put his head on the
not fashion advice.
Neck on the line. $65.50. Tariq, make a note of that in Telegram, please. $65.50. If we're not at $65.50, Brogan will dress up as Santa Claus on next Saturday's show.
I will. Ready Goo. I'm watching from Nigeria. Hello, that's nice. There's a lot.
What's it called?
Ready Goo.
Ready Goo. Hello, Ready Goo.
Thank you.
We've got quite a lot of viewers from Nigeria. And I think Andy's from Nigeria.
Yes.
Andy's from Nigeria. We've got quite a few. I hope it's a lot warmer there than it is here. I've had to put the heating on. My hands have gone blue.
Cold.
But the warmth of Brogan's charts is keeping me going. Right, we're going to move on to XRP.
65.50 to 58. Yeah, Krabs, yeah. I actually flung my mouse in anger.
What did Krabs say?
I think this is in relation to the price action of Solana. He said 65.50 and then dash $58. Yeah, I mean, the lower end of the of our support, the volume point we do have is $58. Yeah. Why is this playing? And where the next point I see upwards, which we had a really big wick, and the only next point of gradient 0 on the volume is 6550. So yeah, that's the range.
Yeah, perfect. And we've got lots of ranges. Bitcoin's in a range, Ethereum's in a range, Solana's in a range. It's as if we're all waiting for something massive to happen. It's like, when there's a tsunami coming and the water just slowly starts to ebb away from the beach.
Yeah.
That's, I think, where we are now.
I know exactly what the announcement is going to be. I know exactly what it's going to be us when we say we've hit 21,200. No, 2,200. 2,200 subscribers on YouTube. Yes. And then when we say that, everything's going to go up.
Don't forget, today there will be 2 TA charts going up.
Yeah.
One on Celestia and another on...
I think it begins with M, doesn't it?
Mina. So Mina and Celestia will be going up today. Yeah. At some point, they are going to be moved into the members area, and they're only going to be available to members probably for the first few days.
Yeah.
After that, it will be released to the public.
Yeah. I mean, I supposed to do it yesterday, but I mean, I've seen the videos as well. Like currently, because when I first started, I first did like Blur and Bitcoin. I looked at the day, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 5 minute, whatever, and the videos are really long. Yeah. I want to try and cut them down a bit. So I've been seeing the videos. These videos are a bit slower. They are Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but they're going to be released a bit slower.
Yeah. So
I'm going to be doing it on the day and like the 4 hour, higher time frames, so it can actually be acted upon if you watch it, a day after and whatnot. So I'm gonna. But like we said, like I said earlier, like I said in the videos, I'm going to say now. When the memories area all gets set up, and when we have like a little area where people can be notified faster, I will be doing shorter time frames. So you'll have a lot faster updates and signals.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's continue. I think I've changed the sidebar. Yeah, good, perfect. So top reasons why an XRP ETF could transform the crypto industry.
I said this yesterday.
Yeah.
And if you watched or listened yesterday, I've been saying this. Once Bitcoin and Ethereum have their ETFs approved, there is going to be an altcoin ETF. Maybe not a Cardano ETF, maybe not a Solana ETF, but an altcoin ETF. And I've been saying all week, Cardano, Solana, XRP are going to be in that ETF. Maybe there'll be Bitcoin and Ethereum in there as well, but that's going to give these coins exposure to institutional investors. I have been calling this, and I've managed to find somebody who has also started to hypothesize on it.
Yep, me.
Take it away.
Okay, top reasons why an XRP ETF could transform the crypto industry. Just the thought of an XRP exchange-traded fund has sparked excitement in the crypto world. Good Morning Crypto, a respected researcher, sees it as a game changer, suggesting it could transform the industry by attracting institutional investors, enhancing liquidity, and propelling mainstream adoption.
Right, I'm going to drop another box, by the way. That's why I've picked my phone up.
Yeah. An XRP ETF could become a catalyst for a tidal wave of institutional investment into the XRP landscape. This is because ETFs are a familiar and well-worn investment tool for institutional players who often hesitate to directly invest in cryptocurrencies due to perceived volatility and regulatory uncertainties. An XRP ETF would provide a gateway for institutions to gain exposure to XRP without having to navigate the complexities of owning and storing the cryptocurrency themselves. ETFs tend to increase trading volume, inject lifeblood into markets, and potentially reducing price volatility. This is because ETFs create a more liquid market for the underlying asset, making it easier for investors to buy and sell XRP. This increased liquidity could lead to tighter bid-ask spreads, which would benefit all XRP holders. Singapore stands tall. So it received regulatory approval to operate in Singapore. Potential impact of XRP. Okay, I want to read this. In a nutshell, the potential impact of an XRP ETF is huge. It could bring in big investors, jazz up trading, catch the eye of the mainstream media, and make XRP even more popular. While the official approval of an XRP ETF is still up in the air, it's a space worth keeping an eye on. The crypto world might be on the verge of something big, and XRP enthusiasts are eager to see how it unfolds.
Yes. Never going to happen on its own. It's too small a market cap. No. What's the market cap of XRP?
Let's find out.
Is it about 30 billion?
Average? No. I can't find it, can I? Oh, they've got it. That's awesome.
What's the market cap? I think
I'm going to call market cap.
I think it's at 30 or 40 billion.
Market cap 33 billion.
33 billion.
1, yeah.
Right. So 33 billion market cap. Why on earth would you create an ETF for something that small? Right. What's Bitcoin's 800 billion? Ethereum 220, 230 billion.
Yeah.
I understand. XRP is going to have to push itself into the realm of Ethereum, Ethereum's market cap, to get anywhere close to an ETF. You wouldn't have it. But what's the combined market cap of BNB, Solana, Cardano, XRP?
Sorry? I'm trying to hide some things. It's kind of in the way. I've closed the market cap again, so let me open it.
Amateur hour.
It's not amateur hour, okay? You've drawn all these lines and whatnot, and don't need it. Okay, so what was the question?
Brogan trained Chuck Norris. Well, I didn't know that.
Did I do that? I did actually do that.
I didn't know that. I did not know. Brogan.
No.
Trained Chuck Norris. Brogan caught the flu last year, and the flu spent 6 weeks in hospital recovering. That is a fact.
Yeah. Remember, you said this. Oh, you fraud.
What?
You said this has made them say it. Honestly, you fraud. It's fraud. That's a joke from someone.
I don't know
anyway,
what you're talking about.
What was the question? What the combined market cap?
What's the combined market cap of XRP, BNB, Solana, and Cardano? Is it about 160 or 180 billion?
Solana, 26. Which one? XRP, Solana, Cardano,
And BNB.
Cardano and BNB.
4.
Okay, good. Cardano and BNB.
Roughly 160, 180 billion.
And BNB. Where's BNB?
I think it's 4th.
Oh, there it is.
I don't need a precise amount. I just need a rough idea.
107.72. 107.72 billion.
Is that all? 107 billion for those 4?
Yeah, 34,
Yeah.
26,
60, yeah.
13.7.
Which one's 13.7?
Cardano.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, Cardano, the stable coin. Well, that shouldn't be that high.
And the next up is 33.08.
Okay. So I would say, conservatively, that if you were going to get an altcoin ETF, I would put Bitcoin, Ethereum, those 4 coins in it. And that's where I would get an ETF from. There's no way on God's green earth there is going to be an XRP ETF on its own.
Yeah.
Right.
We're in the dark here. The money flow is like that to zero, so we can't really talk about that.
XRP. Yeah. You know what? I was watching Frankie Candles last night, funnily enough, and he thinks XRP is going to go to 50 cents, which would be the buying opportunity of
Do you know? I don't know. I'm going to assess it now.
Yeah.
And give my opinion.
Yeah.
But to be fair to him, there's a lot of pressure. 50 cent.
Yeah, he thinks it could go down to 51, 50 cents.
51. Yeah, I can see that.
You see, I don't. Is my trend line on there? Where does my trend line?
Yeah, I hid them, but I can unhide them.
Just give me the trend
The little
line.
triangle.
No, the trend line. The line that's been going from the start of the year all the way to
there
today.
it is.
Yeah. What's the bottom of that trend line? Right underneath where we are now.
54, 55.
Right. We're not going to break that.
54.
It's held for a year. So 54 cents. What we might do is wick below it.
I mean, to be fair, I could see where it's coming from, but I would have to also disagree with him because, and this isn't based on your line, but perfectly enough, at like 55.28, which, okay, envision your mind, just pretend we broke this red line and we came down diagonally. Mm-hmm. We would meet here. Just pretend it, okay? Look, let me draw for you. Envision like.
Well, I've got my phone open to look at what you're looking at.
So we've got.
I like the sound effects. The sound effects are good.
There you go. Actually, let me draw that a bit better. That's what we'd do. So if we had to, that's what we'd do. Hopefully.
Oh,
so,
I can see a line.
Yeah.
Now.
So he's saying what we would go there.
Okay.
I don't see anything over here or anything. Okay. Anyway. So
I can see your the volume area.
Yeah.
Which you've dragged it down to. What's that price?
55.33.
Yeah. I can't see it going any lower.
Yeah. That's what I was about to say. Like he's saying it's going to come to. Let me draw a line for it.
It's not going to happen.
He's saying it's going to come to here.
It's not going to happen.
There's not a volume area there. There's something here. I thought he'd be talking about, you said 51, 52. So he's talking about here, basically.
Yeah.
Which-
I don't think it's
So
happen.
he's saying we have to break. Okay, look at where we are right now. Look at this red line. Red line is the point of control. That is the strongest point in the entire volume anywhere ever.
Yeah.
You might normally see that on, when we've looked at coins. Obviously, I know based on market trends on a whole, you might see this red line like 20 cents. If it's like 50 cents, you might see it at 37 cents because it's a bunch of buy orders and then left. The strongest point we have is actually it's like 2 cents below where we are, and we're above it, but we've been dancing in it. So I don't want to confirm that this is a point, which we've broken out. We're going to rock it up, but we're above it. But we could, could always fall below it. But saying that, if we go to about here, about 62 cent, we've got the second strongest point. So we've got a really rough range right now.
Yeah.
In between 61 cent and 62 cent. Pretty much actually exactly 62.12 and 61.12. We've got this range in between the two volumes, which are the two strongest. So from what I can see it right now, we could dance in between those two areas, but just based off the volume alone, if I were to look at it, if we were to fall down, we do have some other volume points, for example, which we've met at twice now at 57.87. That is another point we could also fall to.
We can't see the prices on the screen.
What bummer. You know what? Let me hide the sidebar for now.
Because we don't know it. No, we don't need to hide the sidebar.
I want to see the prices.
Because if you hide the sidebar, is the price not behind your head?
No.
All right, okay. So let me ask you a question. Right. What's going to be the price of XRP at 11 o'clock on Sunday night? We need answers,
I think I've
don't
got
we?
crystal balls.
We need answers.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Let
From
me
the man
have
who trained Chuck Norris, from the man who's going to be
guesstimate.
James Bond in 2030, what is the price of XRP going to be? In fact, I'm going to give you two. I'm going to give you two answers. What's going to happen if it breaks down?
I'm so glad you did that because I was about to say I'm going to give 2 points.
What's going to happen if it breaks down, and where do you actually think it's going to go?
Okay, so
in numbers.
Okay, so I'm gonna draw two. I'm gonna use the pen and draw two areas.
It's like trying to catch salmon in a river. They all like flap around and try and escape.
This is so smart. No.
Or interviewing Justin Trudeau.
And then I'm gonna go. Wait, that's a bad one, huh?
I think your computer's about to take off.
Look at that. Isn't that just an awesome thing? Okay, so we've got the blue line, the red line, and the orange line. So these are three ways I see this going. So, also bearing in mind that we've got a trend reversal on the positive, so we should be going up, and the VWAP is in the positive. Just point out. I'm not going to talk too much. So, this I feel like is also based off two things. If we break below the highest point of volume we've seen on XRP, and when the money flow confirms the direction. Right, so we've got, if we don't break this point of control, which is very strong. I don't really see us breaking, but we could because we're so close to it. We do have positive signs from what I can see on market XRP. So the blue line could very well happen, which is we will bounce 1 cent up and down, which is 62.12 and 61.12 up here. So 61.12 and 62.12. Though that's my first option, is we're going to bounce between there. My second option is that we break down because we're so close to this line, and I say this on my tier vids as well. I don't like saying that this is a confirmed support if we can see the price that we're dancing in between it. I don't like to confirm it because it's still confirming itself. So we could break below it and then reach where we've already reached before at 57.84, and then bounce it, and then either bounce all the way back up to 61, and then there's this price here which we've had as a support-ish down here, which is 60.3. So basically 60 cents. So we could come down to 57.8 and then ride up to 60 cents. And the third option is we break below that line as well, meet at 55.33, which is meeting at the lower end of the trend line and kind of going back up. But from where I can see right now, we've got bullish signs. So at the time being, I don't see us falling down that heavy below this trend line. So 62 cent and 61 cent.
Still can't see the prices.
You can see the prices, but you usually can't see it because you don't have glasses on.
That's very true. Right, let's move on.
But like I said, not financial advice. We're in a very sticky situation for XRP. Can't confirm anything.
Are you going to put the menu back on?
Yeah.
Sticky situation. There is a lot of sticky situations going on around here. The majority of sticky situations is to do that I spilt my drink on the table. I'm getting booed on my own stream. Okay. So while you're all still here, so now we've given you prices for Solana, prices for Bitcoin. I think we're going to hit $40,000. Brogan thinks we're going to hit $40,000 within the next 6 to 8 days. Solana, we're going to go for 65.50, was it? 65.50 on Solana?
Yes.
And XRP...
62 to 61 range.
For XRP?
Yeah.
For XRP. There we go.
That is 7%.
Now then, what's next?
I was about to pose a question to the audience. If you do have any questions or opinions about what we've said, whether it be prices or whatnot, please do say it, because we like to see what everyone has to think. Because maybe if you have a question, maybe someone else is thinking it. Similar to how a class, my teacher might say, if you've got a question and you think it's an important question, there's no stupid questions, as you said, there's no stupid answers. Do ask it, because maybe someone else has the question. They don't want to ask it, or just don't ask it. So please do ask questions. I'm trying to get to the bottom of all these comments. Unfortunately, you keep on putting boxes in, so everything's the same. I can't find if anyone has said anything.
Let's move on. We're going to ask a quick question while you're doing that. We're mixing it up
You're
today.
just smashing boxes at them. I can't find questions.
We're mixing it up
Stop
today.
putting boxes, please.
We are going to ask a very simple question. Is Bitcoin proof of work or proof of stake? You answer that question, and then Brogan's going to take us through, what's this one?
Bitcoin mining.
So Ants refund $3 million. This is the title of the day for me. Now, do you know what happened?
I can see by the little trailer line.
The what?
The trailer line, what's it called? The subheading.
All right, yeah. So basically, you go through the article.
Bitcoin mining firm Antpool offers refund for $3 million record transfer fee. Antpool plans to refund the $83 Bitcoin transaction fee presumably sent accidentally by an anonymous user on November 23rd.
The quiz isn't working. Brilliant.
Dun, dun, dun. Antpool, a cryptocurrency mining pool that manages a network of Bitcoin miners, has offered a refund to the user who sent the highest ever fee for a transaction last week. In an announcement on Thursday, Antpool said it would refund the $83 Bitcoin to the user, saying that its risk control system had temporarily frozen the amount when packaging the transaction. The team behind the mining pool asked the user to verify his or her personal identity either by preparing Electrium or Bitcoin Core signing tool, rousing the private keys of the address associated with the transaction to sign the message Antpool. The user will have until December 10th to prove their identity. On November 23rd, a Bitcoin wallet attempted to transfer 139 Bitcoin to another address, but ended up spending 83 Bitcoin on transaction fees.
So they only got 47 Bitcoin.
Which was on block 1818087 on Antpool.
So then, now, this is a moral question, and we covered this in here when it happened. Do you remember? We did. We covered this article. So
I can see it. Was it Paxos for Bitcoin transaction? I think I've seen it. Yeah, the 500k fee. Paxos sent a Bitcoin transaction with a fee of 500k to move just $2,000 worth.
Yeah, forget that one. We covered this very article on this stream.
Oh.
Yeah, we did. We covered it, I don't know when it was, beginning of November. We did cover it. Because I said to you the question I was going to ask you, and I've just remembered I've already asked it. Do you think he should get a refund, was what I asked you. And then the two sides to it were legally, no, but morally, probably. Like, morally...
It's their mistake.
It is their mistake, but the mistakes are so much easier to make in blockchain. If it was a bank transfer, he'd have got his money back. Yeah?
But was it not? It was out of his control, wasn't it?
Something happened. First he thought he was hacked and the money was stolen. That was the first thing. Then he realised it wasn't, and it was a transaction. But the transaction fees, like when it calculates the transaction fees, most people don't look. but most people don't look. Like yesterday, I did a transaction on Arbitrum 1, which is a layer 2. It sits on top of Ethereum, yeah? Really complicated to understand how it works because you've got Ethereum, then you've got Ethereum Arbitrum 1, which is also Ethereum, but it's the same address, but it's a different chain. So it's the UI that's the problem. Like the UI should say to him, you shouldn't be paying an 83 Bitcoin transaction. That's the problem. But it did, and it cocked up, right? So I don't think it's his mistake. I think
That's not his mistake. Although it's their mistake, but he brunted it, and he could have stopped it if he
Yes,
saw.
he could.
But it shouldn't have happened in the first place.
No.
So I still think they should refund him.
And isn't one of the next articles to do with AI?
NFTs punks.
Oh, I've not included it then. All right, I took it out. Right, well, let's move on because I don't even know.
We've got a comment, which I do want to shout out. But I'm glad. I just want to preface it. I'm glad I caught it in between all the spam messages and quiz answers. So I can't ask you for the third time. Chill out on the questions because I can't see people who actually want to say something. But anyway, Priya Priya. Hello guys, today is my birthday. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday,
happy
Priya.
Birthday?
Sorry,
you sing happy birthday. Or do I don't really want to hear that.
I don't know whether an hour and 20 minutes into the stream, I don't know whether singing to people is going to be the final straw. We don't want to be responsible for people starting to drink at this time of the day, do we? But happy birthday anyway. I am sure you are 19 again, however old you are. You are 19 again. I hope that you get everything that you wanted for your birthday. And if you haven't, then don't worry about it because in 2 years' time, all of your birthday wishes will come true when Bitcoin is sitting at $250,000.
And I do want to also say, I really do appreciate spending time on your birthday to watch our stream. So you're a real one.
Exactly.
So please do.
Exactly.
Yeah, I do. I wanted an extra special shout out for that. Thank you very much, Priya. Spending your birthday time with us.
And remember, I am sure if you wanted a private video making with a private message from Brogan, I'm sure we can set up.
I'll say
what's that channel?
Cameo thing.
Cameo.
I'll say whatever you want.
We will set up a cameo.
Cameo
with Brogan on it to do shout outs to people.
Yeah,
and we'll even get him a little. Remember, if we're not at $65.50 on Solana by Sunday night, you're dressed as Santa next week.
That's fine. I'll love to dress as Santa.
I don't make price predictions.
Well, you force me to make free price predictions. Like, I don't make price
because every time you watch these streamers, it could go up and it could go down. I don't. Nobody expects you to be right. They expect you to have an educated guess, right?
Yes,
that's the point of it. As an educated guess. But what makes me laugh is it could go to 10, it could go to 50, it could go to 100.
I want to give every scenario, and then I want to give my opinion on I thought which scenario was the most likely.
I know, but I'm a viewer. You see, I'm just a viewer. I'm a viewer that's at this end of the camera. You see, right. So when you've got basically crypto royalty in the studio with me, you have to try and drag as much information out of you as possible.
That's fine. I mean, there's only a certain amount of times you get to talk to me with this crypto stuff, so you obviously have to make it count.
Exactly. I only get so many hours of his day. So let's move on then to the last article, which is
CryptoPunks.
Why is the text
NFT 500?
What have you done to the text at the bottom of the
screen? I don't know what happened. The font's disappeared.
Times New Roman.
The font's disappeared.
Are we in 1996?
I don't know what happened. I don't know how to get the font back. It's not working. I noticed that 2 weeks ago.
Next week we're gonna have.
I can change the font.
Christmas music. I know you can change the font.
No, but I couldn't change it earlier.
It's very disappointing. This is a very disappointing stream. Very disappointing stream. But anyway,
God, wow. Just because the font's wrong.
While we're waiting for the superhero
there you go.
over here
it's not changed yet.
to fix the font, don't forget to press the follow, the like, the subscribe button. Press all the buttons. The more likes you press, the less Brogan talks. So smash that like button as if your life depends on it. And don't forget, we do stream on YouTube as well. So hello to everybody watching on YouTube. We've made 2 videos that you need to go and watch. The Pyth video and the Jupiter video. You need to go and watch those 2 videos. And while you're there, like and subscribe to the channel because there's free money. I said this last weekend.
I'm just adding ad-libs to text.
What were you singing?
Saying yes, sir.
I thought you were singing a nice song for me. So I claimed $1,300. You fixed it. What is
nice.
that?
It's Anton. It looks better than what it was, though. Channel 90.
can't
How are you?
understand.
How are ya? Yeah.
Who said that?
Channel 90 or Chanel, maybe. CHANEL 90.
Well,
It's not channel. Channel.
let's get on with this article,
Yes,
and then we will
indeed.
crack on. We're nearly at 30,000 likes, by the way. So a few more likes.
You guys are too good.
If you get us to 30,000 likes, Brogan will tell us a joke. At 30,000 likes,
How far away from 30,000 likes?
we're at 28,900. So 1,100 likes, and you get a joke from Brogan. I mean, you get everything on this channel. You get the handsomest man in crypto TA, of course. The man who taught Chuck Norris everything he knows,
Exactly.
yeah. And me. What more could you ask for?
It's Christmas. Remember that.
Right.
Let's get into it.
Now then, this is to do with NFTs. This is to do with Bored Ape Yacht Club.
Ruben Johnson is here. He said, Brogan, better come Fortnite. Got a few hours from real.
Ruben,
Fair enough.
while you are wasting the rest of your life, you have...
Whoa. Whoa. Came out punching.
You have to understand that Brogan is a crypto TA expert, and people need to hear what he has to say.
Someone's here on their birthday. Obviously,
Exactly.
our TA is so good that you want to come watch us for the information. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, I would go so far as to say that we're the funniest stream on Binance.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Everywhere. Not just finance. Funny stream everywhere.
And obviously the most handsomest streamer on Binance as well. Yikes is up there as well. We'll give Yikes second place. Right, should we move on to this last article?
Yeah, I think I'll change the sidebar.
Change sidebar.
Okay, cool.
And Ruben, he'll be there in an hour.
I'll be here soon. Don't worry.
When he's done his 2 TA videos.
Yeah.
Edited and uploaded, it'll be
It'll
fine.
take me like an hour. That's fine.
Exactly.
CryptoPunks.
29,700. You better get that joke ready.
I don't have one. Okay, that's what I want to know. How long?
We, the viewer, demand a gift box. You know what? I'm going to drop a box. Because that was said with such panache.
Fair enough.
That I'm going to drop a box.
Fair enough.
We, the viewer, demand.
Fair enough.
What?
Do you know what?
I'm going to drop a box. Right, you go for it. What channel is Ruben watching on?
On Binance.
Is he?
Yeah. How's your portfolio going, Ruben? You can be the first class representative of our thing. I can't remember how much you put in, like £90 or something.
Well, I was thinking the other day, right, we're now getting to the point where we need an assistant in the studio when we stream to do all of the technical stuff in the background.
Yeah, because I just want to sit here and not do anything and then just
Well, no, you've got to do the TA. Don't knock the tree over. Don't hit the tree. Leave the tree alone. What's the tree ever done to you?
It's all that stretch.
See, what you don't realise is that's a 6-foot tree behind him. He's actually a giant. He's one of the Anunnaki.
I'm actually crouching. I'm not even sitting down, crouching right now.
Crouching. Right, so you drop that. Oh, isn't that nice? People love Ruben in chat. That's lovely.
God. All right, fine. Ready. CryptoPunks and Bored Apes dip as NFT 500 index falls.
There is an
Despite
NFT
crypto-
500 index.
That's pretty cool. While the broader crypto market appears to be moving toward a potential bull market phase, right? The non-fungible token sector, led by collections of CryptoPunks and Bored Apes, is experiencing a contrasting trend. Do you know about them blasting everyone with UV rays and killing, like destroying everyone's eyes?
That was in. That was the yeah. And you know what? It was the light that they used.
It was like industrial grade, like sanitizing light.
It was the sanitizing light they turned on, yeah, and it blinded it didn't permanently blind, but it blinded about 6 of them. They had to go 6 or 9 of them were hospitalized, but then there was another 30 or 40 that couldn't see for a few days. It was really quite bad because you don't have to be exposed to that light for very long for it to actually really damage your eyes.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I know quite a few of the people that went, and they were all going onto Twitter the following morning saying, does anybody have a really bad hangover? And it was like, I haven't even been drinking, but I can't open my eyes. And then like 4 hours later, it was like, yeah, Dave's in hospital and like Lisa's in hospital. And then it all came out what had actually happened. It was pretty bad, pretty bad.
Terrible.
But it wasn't really anything to do with the organisers' fault. It was the place they had the party. It just so happened to be a Bored Ape party. Anyway.
That's a shame. The Nansen NFT 500 index, which gauges the valuation of the top 500 NFTs, has seen a 50% decline year to date when measured in Ether and a 16% drop in US dollar terms. Meanwhile, the Blue Chip 10 index, an index focused on only the most popular NFT collections like CryptoPunks and Bored Ape Yacht Clubs, is down 44% in Ethereum terms and 1.7% in USD. Oof.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the article. Yeah, great, cool. Bitcoin Ordinals is not only a breakthrough for Bitcoin utility, but also a hub that brings community together, Rook said, while noting that a number of entities from outside the crypto sector are currently exploring ways to get involved in the Ordinals space. Is that back on cold?
Yeah, a little bit. Why?
I'm starting to feel it a bit again.
I'm trying to wake you up.
I don't need to wake up. What?
You're on fire. The last thing we need to do is have the heating on.
Okay. Funny.
What's next?
Checking the comments, I don't know.
Right, so what's the important thing about this is why have I added this to the show? I've added this to the show because even though crypto has pumped 150% this year, even though Bitcoin is at 39,000, Ethereum's over 2,100, the NFT...
I'm alright, the cold's making me tired.
The cold's making you tired?
Mm-hmm. If I was hot, I wouldn't be tired.
NFTs are the last thing to pump. When NFTs pump, it's like a minor bird. The NFTs are the minor bird. The second the minor bird dies, on the second NFTs start to pump, you sell everything you've got and you run for the hills, right? Because at the end of the last bull market, you had these rocks selling for $200,000. It wasn't even a 3D rock. It was a 2D rock. And I'm like, okay, well, you know, Justin Bieber's gone and bought a rock for $250,000. Okay, that's the signal that the end is nigh and we're going to sell. So in 6 or 12 months' time, when we review this NFT 500, because it's gone up 8,000% in a year, we're going to be screaming sell to every single person watching our streams. Because the one thing you don't want to do is be left holding your crypto at the end of the next bull run.
The one thing which you can't go wrong with taking profits.
You never go bust taking profits.
That's the one.
Now we've got the quiz.
You do have the quiz. So and what I'm going to do, well, I've got, wait, are we at 30k? Joke,
well, no, you've got the quiz questions. You're doing the quiz.
What? I know they're here, but why am I doing it?
Because I don't have them.
Why can't I just send you them? Your thing sets up the thing.
I can't do the quiz here. I can't physically.
Yes, you can.
They're on your screen.
If I send you them on WhatsApp, you look at them there.
You're doing the quiz because they're on the computer.
Am I doing everything? I was about to ask a question to the audience. If you want me to do some TL on the screen.
No, we're doing the quiz questions.
God,
you're doing the quiz questions.
Everything.
We're at 32,000, by the way, so you owe them a joke.
So let me just put that on my 4 phones and let me just wade away all the technology so I can go do a joke. All right. I'm not gonna lie. I do have jokes in front of me. Do you want to hear crypto joke? I've got crypto jokes.
Go on.
Okay. I'll just say a couple because they're right. Okay, so I've got a wealth building strategy, okay? So how do you get $1,000 in cryptocurrency?
You invest $10,000.
You invest 2,000.
1-0 to me. Next.
That's not funny. No, they're visual memes. I can't. They're only jokes anymore.
How do you wear a canoe on your head to stop you from getting rained on?
What?
How do you wear a canoe on your head to stop you getting rained on? How? You turn it upside down because then it becomes capsized. You don't get these jokes anywhere but here. A capsized yacht.
Oh, I've got an absolute banger here. Ready?
Here we go.
Batman invited all the superheroes to an evening discussing Bitcoin investments.
Bitcoin invited every... Okay.
No, Batman.
Batman did.
Yeah. Superman didn't go because it was crypto night. That was a good one.
Now for the quiz. Let's get on with the quiz because my phone's going to die. So let's get on with the quiz.
Why am I doing the quiz, man? Honestly.
Because You have the phone.
You have the phone.
I sent you the quiz
What are
questions.
you doing on that phone?
I sent you the quiz questions.
You're playing Candy Crush again, aren't you?
I'm playing Candy Crush, yeah. That's right. I'm actually in YouTube to see how many people are currently watching us, because we have people watching us.
Enter code. No. Might derail this to start asking more questions. How much SHIB is it? How much SHIB is it?
2,000, normally 2,200, depending on the type of question. Can't wait for these questions. I'm going to answer them. I'm going to help you all, because I am a viewer today and I'm going to give you all the answers. So let's crank up the heat by Brogan asking the first question.
Okay, biggest market cap. Ready?
Yeah.
Which one? Doge or Tron?
Doge or Tron? I'm going to ask the audience. I'm going to say...
Well, if you're allowed to not do anything, can I eat my sandwich?
What do you mean not do anything? What are you talking about?
Why can't you do... I want to do something else. Like, I want to do TA people.
Okay. You have the questions on the laptop, and I don't have them to look at. I don't want them. You are doing them.
You always do the quiz.
I know I always do the quiz. It's about time. You did it once in a while. Could you maybe repeat the question? Maybe
Biggest
give them
MCAP,
some
Doge
help.
or Tron?
Hold the phone.
I
Interact
don't need to
with
hold
people.
it. I don't interact. I'm waiting for someone to say something. They're all just answering the question, which is what they should be doing, which is fair enough. So, waiting.
How long's left? Maybe tell them that.
15 seconds.
15 seconds left.
They can see that, can't they?
Repeat the question, maybe.
Again?
Repeat the
Biggest
question.
MCAP, Doge or Tron?
Have you told them to put it in lowercase?
No. They're already doing it anyway. They're in a...
Amateur.
Not amateur at all.
How many people got it right?
23.
That's not a lot.
Yeah.
Right, next question. We need to get a crack on with this. It is now 20-1. We've been here an hour and 40 minutes.
I'm seeing who's lost and won. French for 36. Pretty good, that is. Oof. You know, it's been pretty good. Oh, apart from Ready Goo. Guys watching from Nigeria, 1.63. No one in the zeros though.
But Tariq didn't get taken out by the monkey. That's the most important
Yeah,
thing.
I mean, I was only looking for the low numbers, so he must have. He either didn't answer it or...
He's probably fallen asleep at your jokes. I did like your Superman joke, though. That was really funny. That's the second funniest joke of the day.
I'm really busy right now. Can't listen.
What's the next question?
Can't do that. Can't even change the soundbar yet. I don't know.
Sorry?
I changed the soundbar yet.
No.
Gosh. What are you doing, Ethan?
I'm currently looking at the number of watch time hours on the stream on YouTube. That's what I'm doing.
All right. Privacy coin, Monero or Chainlink?
Ooh, Monero or Chainlink? Which one of those is a privacy coin? I'm going to go for Monero. I think it's Monero because Chainlink is more of an oracle that works things out across chains, whereas Monero deletes the transaction history on its blockchain, doesn't it?
That's not very good.
But Monero is also banned in many European countries. I think Holland, France, and a few other places have banned Monero. So I think the answer is Monero.
Tariq said, I woke up for the quiz.
Thank you for waking up, Tariq.
Ruben said, it wasn't funny, you didn't laugh.
What wasn't funny?
The joke you said it was funny. That's not funny.
The capsized one or the kryptonite one?
Batman.
The Batman one was a funny joke.
Yeah.
Just because I didn't laugh.
Exactly.
Doesn't mean it wasn't funny.
If you didn't laugh, it clearly wasn't funny. Alright, we've got 22 people got this right. You sure you can't ask?
Give me the phone.
There we go.
But you're going to have to tell me what the questions are.
I'll send you them on WhatsApp.
I don't want them on WhatsApp. I cannot hold. How many hands do you think I've got?
Then. My gosh, honestly.
Yeah, but if you ask the question...
Providing me with so many problems.
Okay, listen. you don't need to put us on mute because I know what the answers are going to be. So you just need to tell me the question.
That's fine. Absolutely fine.
Right, what's the next question?
How many years between Bitcoin halvings? 4 or 7?
Yeah. Yep.
Let's open core market. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll put it on double stream. There we go. Perfect.
Have we now got both of our heads on?
Oh,
there
yeah.
now? Okay, so I will now ask the question because it's too much like hard work for Joan Collins over here to answer or ask the questions.
What's the code all about, please? I need here. So basically, wait, what code?
Forget that. It's about the spam messages in chat.
Oh, yeah, ignore that.
So, how many years are there between each Bitcoin halving? Is it 4 or is it 7? Is it a 4-year cycle or a 7-year cycle? And Brogan, what happens at the halving?
Money go up. No, basically, right. So the reward for a block, mined, so calculations, shared between the miners. When it's calculating the block, the rewards get shared. Well, those rewards, it's a set value. And what happens at the halving is the value halves. So I believe, was it 6? Is it going to go to 3.125 or something like that?
I think it's 6.25. It's going to go to 3.125.
Yeah. So the reward, so it's 6.25 Bitcoin, and obviously that gets shared, between the amount of people, depending on how much influence they had over the calculations, and basically who helped calculate the block. But that reward is going to be halved. Basically, like I said, meaning that the mine's going to get less reward eventually over time. So this reduces the supply. So obviously you have the supply and demand graph. Do you ask what you're looking at me? You're doing the same look at me again. Or maybe it's just your resting face. I don't know. That also could be it. It's just like this, like
I'm listening to you talking.
Look at your phone now. Yeah, perfect. Basically, like supply and demand. Obviously, if there's less, whether it be pre-compiled understanding of supply and or current supply, when that retracts, and your demand line is the same and your supply retracts, the price point changes upwards, obviously, because there's been less supply in total.
What's the next question while you're talking, so I can type it in?
Founded in 2017, is Polygon a layer 1 or layer 2?
Okay, carry on.
That's kind of that's basically it. Halves. So anyway, I'm going to look at the charts we've looked at today.
Okay, let me just ask that question. I genuinely wasn't expecting such a wholesome answer. I thought you were just going to say the number of Bitcoin per block awarded is halved. That's all I was expecting.
No, I wanted to explain, everything going on.
Right, founded in 2017, is Polygon a layer 1 or a layer 2? All you need to do is type L1 or L2. Now, this phone is about to die.
Feels about that.
Which means that we should probably drop the box in a second and go.
All right.
It's been a mammoth stream today.
I'm trying to check my my previous TA I did on my TA videos. Just put that out there.
Founded in 2017, is Polygon a layer 1 or a layer 2? There's lots and lots of people getting this wrong.
Right.
Polygon, 30 seconds left. I'm going to give the game away. But most people are getting this wrong. And now most people are typing L1 and L2 just to try and get the answer right. Remember, because this is the last question, make sure to smash the like button and give us a follow. Go to our YouTube channel. Make sure you check out the Pyth and the Jupiter videos because you might be able to claim some free crypto. All you need to do is go to YouTube, type in Crypto Warehouse. You'll find us. It's the same pink Bitcoin logo that you see on Binance. Check out those 2 videos because I think there is a cutoff period where you won't be able to claim those coins, those tokens. So do it. It's going to take 30 seconds of your time to go over there and do that, and then maybe you'll get some free crypto. 30 people got that right. Tariq, oh my word.
What?
0.01.
Great. Perfect. Just what I like to hear.
How does that happen? And then Fran gets 20. Weipang Meyer, user got 38. How is Tariq singled out? Only
how do I
one
get the free
Ruben
crypto?
Johnson. Right, you need to go to our YouTube channel. you need to go and find the Jupiter airdrop video, and you need to go and look at the Pyth airdrop video. And there is a link in the description of those two videos which will take you to a website where you can paste your wallet address in, and it will tell you if you're eligible and how much for. And as I said, I think I got $1,200 or $1,300.
Yeah, I think the Jupiter one I might get like, what was it? Because it was volume. I think it was based off current price. Obviously, when that airdrop happens, I think the price is gonna everyone's gonna sell to get out. I think a lot of people are gonna sell. Obviously, there's gonna be people going, oh my god, hold it. But I think that if you see the price as it is now, I'm trying to preface it. Like if you see the price now, when you see the total value, volume of your Jupiter and how much you're gonna get, that'll probably be a lot different. That price is probably gonna be a lot different, probably on the higher end than what you're actually gonna get, based off the fact that if you don't sell it immediately as it comes out, it's gonna start to, the price could probably fall quite heavily. So, yeah.
Exactly. Right, I'm gonna drop the box.
All right.
The thank you box, because my phone is,
Sorry?
It's got nothing left. I think it's on 12%. So that box is now dropped. So can you do the outro?
Yes.
And I'm going to plug this phone in so it doesn't completely die.
So, thank you all for watching, especially Priya for watching on her birthday.
Happy birthday, Priya!
Happy birthday. I'm sure hopefully you've had a great birthday. But I really do appreciate joining us. Spending time from your birthday, and hope it must say something about we must do something good if someone's joining us on our birthday. So thank you very much for that. Thank you for everyone joining us. Hopefully we said something useful. Hopefully the TA was good.
Thank you.
None of it is financial advice though. Yeah, screw you, Speak. Hopefully none of it. Make sure you know this. None of it was financial advice. Never listen to anybody online. 100% of the time. Always do your own research. Always do your own TA. This is just I'm just going based off the data of what I've been given and giving my opinion. Same how I do in the TA videos. This is all based on my opinion. You shouldn't take it for 100% gospel. But other than that, I think that's pretty much it for me. Thank you very much. And I will see you next stream. I'll see you later, actually. I will be on TA videos.
Yeah, we've got 2 TA videos going up. So if you're not on our YouTube channel, we implore you to go and join our YouTube channel. It would greatly help.
It'll help you just as much as it helps us.
Exactly. And with all that being said, we're now going to put on our little Christmas. I'll help you like our Christmas.
Yes, stuff, the snow and everything.
Our Christmas things that we
It's
have.
very
We've
beautiful.
got Santa Claus, who is there, directly above my head. And then we have trees. And we might need to change our names from Permabull and Permabear to something else. And we even have a Christmas tree.
Like Snow Bear and...
Yeah, Care Bear.
Yeah.
Right, see you all on Monday. Have a great weekend. Remember, if it's not $65 for Solana by Sunday night, I will be joined by Santa Claus.
He's screwing me over here.
next
He's like,
Saturday.
yeah, give a price addition. He's like, no.
Thanks, everybody.
All right, goodbye.
Come on, Fitzy.